You need this. What am I talking about today? It's an essential component of everyone's skincare routine, and you need to have one within your line. I'm going to go through some ingredients that are important to look for. This one happens to be my Ultra Moisture. Many lines have them. You might be on something similar, and when I go through the ingredients with you, you can kind of compare. But it's absolutely important to have a soothing, moisturizing, relaxing product for your skin, and there's three main reasons. Before I get into the ingredients, reason number one, something like this is going to be your ultimate glass skin product. It's your finishing product. It's not going to cause irritation, but it's going to have oils, it's going to have antioxidants, it's going to feel good on the skin, and it's going to plump. So it takes care of all the fine lines, gives glow, and soothes the skin. So it can be the only step of the day at times, and I'll go through that with you, but it is often the final step for two reasons. And one is it helps with the immediate plumping of fine lines, and two is it provides a barrier type of layer to the skin that does not facilitate absorption. So it will be the final step for those reasons. Makeup can be applied on top of it, but why bother? It's really nice not to be able to wear anything, and creams like that allow you to do so. Number two, it acts as a buffer. So I always say there's active products and inactive or less active products. But what I mean by active products are the ones you're managing. Your retinols, your AHA, alpha hydroxy acids. Alpha hydroxys take the squamous cells in the skin on the surface and they help exfoliate so there's a fresh layer of skin so your products work better. And it's important to have one in your routine, but you have to, along with retinoics, retinols, AHAs, you're managing them all the time so you don't get irritation. Something like an ultra moisturizing antioxidant product is going to buffer that. Whether you want to layer, so you put on your active first and then you put on your ultra moisture type of product, or some people do like to mix them. I'm not a big fan of mixing because you might not fully mix and you get irregular areas of high and low concentrations on the skin. But irregardless, it can buffer those so that you can actually tolerate the dose. The first reason, and very important, is you need to give your skin a break. Give your skin a break today because sometimes for a period of a week, people should be on something soothing, moisturizing. It gives relief to the skin. I see people on high dose retinoics, high dose alpha hydroxy products, also intertwining their peels, their microderms, their rollers, everything in between, and all to avoid injections so their skin is inflamed and irritated. I tell people when I see them, I know you were trying to get your skin up to speed, but it's way too irritated. Whether you believe in something called Hayflick's limit or not, where the cells start to divide aberrantly, if they're dividing too much, some people would say the surface of the skin or the squamous cells, it doesn't really apply because, say, AHAs, they're going to only affect the external cells that are dead anyway, not the internal. Whether you believe the Hayflick's or not, giving the skin a break and relaxing it to decrease inflammation. So it's the inflammation that leads to aging, chronic inflammation, not necessarily short-term. So those are three good reasons. Let's look at what's in my product, and then you compare and have a look. I'm certain you likely have a product that you like that you're using that has some of these properties, and that's the most important ingredient, but that is the one I use for mine. If we look here in the Ultra Moisture, and I like to think that most people are going to give you a generous amount of a product that's a moisturizer because it is something that you can use a few times a day. You're going to use much more of that than, say, a retinol. So if we look at the ingredient list, water, often one of the first ingredients because there is a lot of water in all these products. Grapeseed oil, organic jojoba seed oil, organic evening primrose seed oil, vitamin E, sunflower seed oil, witch hazel, organic white willow bark extract, neem seed oil, rosemary leaf extracts, organic sunflower seed oil, and no parabens, no irritants. The idea with this isn't your active cream, but your finishing soothing cream. It's important to have one in the line. Now, I talked about people coming in pushing their skin to limits. One of the things I will put them on is a petrolatum type of product. I love Aquaphor. I think from CO2 laser days, doing a lot of CO2 laser, you see the magic in these when the skin's really irritated. When people are doing peels, where I most commonly see them run into problem is allowing the solution to pool in, say, the nasal ala or the lower face, sometimes up in the T-zone where they're really scrubbing, and they can't get ahead of the inflammation. Inflammation may be there for weeks. I use Aquaphor. Having this around the house, I think, is great for people. There's so many uses. So that's a must-have in your skincare line. I put a complete list up here, things you can do for your skin at home to keep it beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.